Still no deserts or mesas. Okay. How likely would I find a desert to a swamp, really? No idea. No idea. Alright, sleep time. Sleep? I guess we should do the extreme hills first. I feel like it's more likely that we'll find a mesa and a desert next to extreme hills than next to a swamp. Even though I do want, a witch farm from the swamp. But we don't need the whole swamp to do that, right? And extreme hills are kind of interesting. Alright, so that's plan B. Let's finish walking around here first though. But it doesn't really look like we're gonna find a desert anytime soon in this direction. So plan B is go to the other side of the extreme hills and see what's out there. I think I'll just head straight west from the boundary wall instead of trying to skirt the boundary of the extreme hills biome. But we're a long way from all that because we're still walking northeast to the other side of this extreme hills biome here. We're on the other side of the forest now. Am I just unlucky or are deserts rare? Seriously. Like, is it just me? Or are deserts not that common? And you know what I'm gonna do, right? I'm gonna dig up all the sand in the desert. It's not like I'm even keeping it. I'm gonna strip mine all the sand out of the desert. So the first desert I find, I'm gonna destroy. And then I might keep the one after that. I'm not even keeping it. And I'm spending this much time looking for it. I just want the sand from it. This game needs more sand. You know how when you just kind of dig in the ground, there's like pockets of dirt and pockets of gravel. I think what we need is like pockets of sand as well. I mean, now that they've put colored glass in, sand is even more useful. Like you can use it for sand, obviously. Use it for sandstone. Use it for glass, colored glass, bottles. Sand is swamp. Oh, look at that. Like sand is actually kind of useful. Much more useful than gravel. I mean, if you can break gravel down into sand, I'd be happy. If there's some other way to make, to have a renewable source of sand, I'd be happy. Or if it's just kind of just more of it in the ground, because like there's like pockets of dirt and whatnot when you dig down, but there's no pockets of sand. Why is that? And there's no pockets of clay neither. I know that clay forms at the bottom of like rivers and pools, and that's not just in game. That's in real life as well. Like clay, it's really fine sediment, and so the water erodes the whatever minerals, and it kind of collects in the water as clay as it gets washed down the river. So that's how clay forms in real life as well. So that's fair enough. I don't know. Should there be sand in the ground? There should be. There should be sandstone. More sandstone. Because there are large areas of the Earth where it used to be ocean, and then plate tectonics push the well first there's the sand in the bottom of the ocean, and then the sediments eventually get pressed down so much that they turn into sandstone, right? It's going to get compressed together into sandstone. And then they get pushed up out of the ocean by plate tectonics, and then you have like giant mountains of sandstone. There should be more sandstone near the ocean where it's been pushed up by earthquakes and whatnot. That's how real life works, I think, isn't it? And volcanic rock too. I guess basalt is one type of volcanic rock. Like what is the stone? Like there's one type of stone in the, but in real life there's a lot of different types of stone, you know? Well, I guess there's stone and there's sandstone now. But sandstone is not, like it's treated as sand more than it's stone, in the sense that you find it beneath beaches and you find it underneath deserts. You don't find it just underneath the ground, as it were. So it's treated like another type of sand more than it's treated like another type of stone, as it were. That tree is having a really bad day right now. That tree is like, why? Why me? Why is this happening to me? It's going out in a blaze of glory. So there's 2 swamps that we found so far in 0 deserts. I think you guys can call Jeb and complain about this. Don't do it. Don't do it. But I think we should just kind of call Jeb and call Notch. Maybe even call Dinnerbone and just say, hey, like, why are there no deserts nearby my base? I mean, I just want to know that. If you can reply with an answer, that would be really good. Like, why are there no deserts near my base? Jeb. Yours sincerely, Simon. Should write a letter to Jeb and ask him why. Why though? I know it's random, but why? Why no deserts? That's another forest. That's another not desert biome. Okay. Dear Notch, I downloaded and started playing Minecraft 1.7.2 today. And I have very important question. I turned on large biomes, but I would like to know why are these biomes so large? And secondly, I would like to know why I did not find a desert after walking around for half an hour. I feel that this is unjust and is discriminatory towards me as a person, because, you know, if the world was truly random, then the probabilities indicate that I should have deserts. But because I did not find deserts, and because it is impossible that I am just unlucky, I would like to lodge a formal complaint about the discrimination against deserts found in my world map. And I would like to formally notify you that if this discrimination is not remedied within 48 days, I shall be forced to take legal actions against Jeb. Thank you. Yours sincerely, Simon. I think that's a pretty good letter. I think that would get me a lot of places. I think maybe like I should write that letter and send it to Notch. I'd feel good about myself, you know? I would feel better about not having deserts in my world. After telling Notch that, I feel like he would also find it very important and very helpful to have received that letter from me. I think that's a good thing for me to... I think I should do that. Maybe I should follow up with how... I think there should be birds in the game. Dear Notch, why no birds in Minecraft, bro? Yours sincerely, Simon. I feel like that really is the correct tone to use when speaking to Notch. I feel like he would appreciate the Like how efficient that letter is. Like, why you know birds? You don't need to waste his time with unnecessary words. You don't have to say like, hey, why are there no birds in Minecraft? I mean, there's too many words. It's just like, why you know birds? There, 4 words. And I think, being the busy man that Notch is, I think he would appreciate that we're saving his time by using fewer words to express our sincere aspirations for this game. Or maybe you just reduce it to like 1 word, like, birds. Dear Notch, birds. Yours sincerely, Simon. These horses are living dangerously by the lake. Okay, I'm gonna sleep by the lava lake. Actually, I hope the bed doesn't catch fire, because we're really close to the lava, aren't we? Alright, let's get this before it catches fire. And make sure we don't walk into the fire, because that would be silly. I might have to write another letter to Notch if I walk into the fire. I have to say, Notch? Dear Notch, I was playing Minecraft today, and I walked into some fire. I feel that the fire was being racist against me by burning me when I walked into it. I would like to lodge a formal complaint with your ethics department on the behavior of fire and burning, because I feel that if I were to walk into fire, like, I shouldn't be burned. It should be the fire that gets burned, because the fire was wrong about burning me, and that's just not like it's fair against me as a person. Thank you for your time and consideration. Yours sincerely, Simon. I think that would go down well. I think that would be a really a positive and constructive feedback for Notch. Because, it's obviously not fair if I walk into fire again. I just really want a desert, alright? I'm not finding a desert right now. Is this an ocean? Is that what this is? An ocean or a swamp? Or a swamp ocean or something? Why? God, seriously. I don't know, guys. Like, why? So am I just the unluckiest explorer right now? Like, how is this possible? How is it that we found so many biomes, and that sheep is now stuck in a hole in the ground, and then there's no deserts? What's going on? Like, I'm gonna look into the source code for Minecraft, and then they're like gonna be like, somewhere in there's like, if bracket player is Simon close bracket semicolon. Oh wait, no, there's no semicolon. My bad. Open curly braces. Deserts equals no semicolon, and then close curly braces. I'm gonna find that in the source code. It's like, if the player is Simon, then no deserts. That's it. That's probably in the code. And then I'm gonna have to write a letter to Jeb and say, Dear Jeb, I hope this letter finds you well. I would like to ask you to please remove these 3 lines of code from Minecraft. I'm gonna write if player equals Simon, then desert equals yours sincerely, Simon. And I think they would like release the next patch, 1.7.3. And the patch notes will say, allow Simon to have deserts, and then I'll be happy, and then you guys can be happy, and then everything will be right in the world. If they just kind of remove that bit of code from the game, because it's just not, it's discrimination. It's obviously racism. That there's no doubt. This profound lack of sand is disturbing. Okay, I mean, there's sand. Okay, I see the sand right here. There is sand. It's just they're a real minority right now, and if you're not allowing the minorities to express themselves, then that's a form of racism against sand. I mean, sand should not be a minority in this world. It's like it's just not fair. Somebody call the Equal Opportunity Office at Mojang and tell them that they need to hire more sand for their game because it's just discriminatory against sand right now. It's just more forest, more mountains. I'm so sad right now. I'm so disappointed right now. I don't even know if I've been here before. I've been here before, haven't I? It's a birch forest. We've been here before. Okay, we've gone around in a full circle. Let's go back. I'm pretty sure I've been here before. Because remember the first thing we found after we found the plains was like the birch forest? So through here should be the boundary wall. If I'm not lost. Or maybe this is just more birch forest. Yeah, we've been here before. Alright, let's go back and do plan B, which is to walk through the extreme hills to the west of the boundary. So much birch, man. So much birch. No sand. I mean, there's sand. No desert. Alright. Where is my base? Should be in this direction. We did go a lot further than we needed to because I was too busy composing letters to Notch and Jeb. And I'm also lagging, which doesn't help. I mean, is this how probability works? It's not. But I mean, given that we've found so many of other biomes already, wouldn't the laws of probability dictate that the next new biome we find should be a desert? That's not how it works, by the way. No matter how many other biomes you find, the odds of you finding a desert next is still the same. That's actually how probability works, and that makes me kinda depressed. Okay, actually, are we here though? Is this the extreme hills that we are talking about? Are these the hills that we are going to go west at? It should be, right? Actually, where are we? I might be lost. Okay, that direction is west. Let's just go south for a bit until we find the boundary. Or until... I don't know, until we get completely lost and get eaten by creepers. So here are the extreme hills, right? I just want to find the boundary just so that I'm sure. Okay, there's that thing. So we should be fairly close to the boundary wall now. I might want to restart the game again just because of lag. Look at these hills. There's a lot of little caves inside them too. Look at that. I don't remember this part though. Forget to go this way first. Yeah, okay, so we're a lot further north than I thought we were. But we are headed in the right direction now. If we follow these hills, we should find where we're going. Ah, come on. Come on, game. Come on, don't lag so much. And Well, those are some pretty hills there. I wonder if I should just head in that direction now. Hmm. Okay, so there's the mountains there. The boundary wall should be back that way, right? Should have brought a compass. That would have helped. Alright, let's go up the hills here. Actually, where's the best place? Can I go up here? Yes, I think. Alright, let's climb the hills here. If I can do it without lagging